We felt like we had a pretty good year. We were ended up 7-3. We lost those last 3 ball games. So the kids saw where we were headed. Those younger guys that senior class kind of laid the foundation, and the younger class saw where we were headed. We ended up not getting there, but a lot of those young guys, because of our injuries, got to play quite a bit those last 2 ball games. So we got some much needed experience for these young guys. We'll be real young this year, but the amount of work and the amount of hunger for these guys have for playing time and for wins, they had a really good summer, really good spring. So I think we're going to be fine with that part of it.
Now, this district isn't what you would, it's not 32-6A. It's pretty much a crapshoot as far as 3 and 4 in this district.
Yes. It's a crapshoot from pretty much 2, 3, 4, 5. It could be anybody. Like last year, we didn't make it. We were third by numbers, third, fourth, and fifth. We're all together. We just by the point system got us out of there. So it's going to be probably the same type of deal this year. But in the mix now will be the Bears will be in the mix, and the Southwest has got a pretty good little knowledge guy in there. So it'd be a pretty good district all the way across, top to bottom.
Now, last year coming into the season, you kind of knew Bo Adams was going to lead your offense. Who is it this year?
It's the running back. It's pretty much with my guys. It's running back, and quarterback this year. We also got a pretty good receiver. We got Randy Rain at quarterback. He's going to be able to run the show pretty well. He got a lot of playing time last year because of those injuries. We had to move people around. He ended up playing quite a bit. Wasn't expecting to. We weren't expecting him to, but he ended up doing it. And he's put in a huge offseason. He's gotten bigger, stronger, and faster on every tangible, measurable deal he's got. Everything's gone up, so he's going to be real good. Our running back, Juan Elizondo, he was a backup Sam linebacker. If I would have discovered him last year, we wouldn't be talking about not making the playoffs, because he's going to be a pretty good football player at the running back. He's a downhill runner, a 2-cut guy, so it's exactly what we need in this offense. And then that wide receiver that we had play some quarterback, Arturo Beltran on offense, is going to be a force. So we're offensively, we got the parts if we can just put them all together with all the other young guys coming in together. They're there though. They're there. We just got to coach them up and get them going. It'll be all the coaching this time around.
Do you see this as a team that you're similar to what you had in McAllen Memorial? A lot of run.
Yeah, it's a lot of run stuff. Well, we've got that, but we also got a couple of pretty good wide receivers out there. So we're gonna. When we first start out, we're going to kind of feel our way through it. We're going to start out just like we are in the I power sets and stuff like that, but we're going to throw it around some just to see if we can get successful and stay consistent with it. We don't want to go out there and throw an 80-yard bomb one play and then go 3 and out because we're throwing it the next drive. But if we can throw it around, we're going to throw it around. We're going to do whatever we're capable of doing. That quarterback's Randy's got a hose on him, so I think we're going to be able to spread it out a little bit more.
Well, it was exciting, last year coming in, we had a great group of seniors, ended up starting 10 seniors last year, which means we have to replace 10 seniors this year. It's been exciting this year with the kids understanding how we do things. They understand the effort. We don't have to coach effort as much anymore. We're just coaching a whole lot of technical and trying to be as multiple as we can possibly be. And it's helped out these kids with the foundation, like Coach Kaufmann said. Those seniors did a great job of laying the foundation last year. And the kids that are coming back understand effort, and they know that effort's the most important thing defensively.
Now, you had a good linebacking core last year, and in fact, you had our defensive player of the year.
Mm-hmm.
On your defense this year, how do you fill those gaps?
Well, it's kind of scary to say this, but honestly, we're bigger, stronger, faster, pretty much all the way across the board than we were last year. But this group just has to understand what last year's group did the best. They played extremely hard, and they were extremely physical, and they did what they were told, and they played no matter what the score was. They kept a 0-0 mentality, and they played extremely hard all the time. If this group can pick that up and do what those guys did last year, we'll be extremely successful again.
So do you think if the offense is able to move the ball towards the end of the season, because last year with the injuries, the defense was on the field a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see your defense being, one of the best, if not the best, one of the best defenses?
I felt like last year's group, I felt like we were the best in the Valley. We gave up less than 200 yards a game and right at 11 points. So that says what they did. And like I said, we didn't do anything special. It wasn't as coaching as much as it was the kids playing extremely hard all the time, no matter what.